how I balance school and YouTube, and what is your real name? Toxic friends and like toxicity. Do you think you're popular at school? Relationship, like love life. Where are you from? How I had a glow up, and YouTube success. Here's some more technical questions about YouTube. Organized all the questions. I went into my community tab, and one of the most frequently asked questions, what is your real name? I don't really want to talk about it, actually. I'm actually getting my name legally changed right now because I just don't like my given name. It's a foreign name, it's a Chinese name, so in English and German it doesn't sound really nice. It has like a cute meaning in Chinese, but when you say it in English and German, it sounds weird. It sounds really weird. Think of the strangest name you've ever heard. It's weirder than that because you wouldn't even be able to think of that name. It's so uncommon. Also, one of the questions was really cool. It was like, if you wanted to change your name, what would you change it to? That was so funny because I am actually getting my name changed. Update, the name I go by is Aria, and I changed it on my Instagram bio. It's also on my passport now, so that's what I go by. My old name, we don't talk about her anymore. Okay, so the next question I got a lot. Where are you from? Someone asked, what kind of Asian are you? So I'm Chinese. I thought I made it very clear because I literally have like a vlog that's about me going to Shanghai. Both of my parents are Chinese. I grew up in Austria and I spent like almost my entire life here. I was born in Oxford, actually, in England. That's the thing I really like telling people, is that I was born in Oxford because my dad went to university in Oxford. I speak multiple languages. I speak multiple languages fluently. I'm fluent in Chinese and in English and German. And I know a little bit of Spanish because I was learning it in school. I know German really well, actually, but I don't speak German that well. Even though I grew up here, I went to international school, so mostly I spoke English for most of my life. I'm really proud of the fact that I know Chinese. I'm fluent in Chinese, which is my mother tongue, but it's just like a lot of people who grew up like not in their home countries don't know their own mother tongue, and I'm proud that I'm not one of those people. I think it's actually really cool that I know Chinese so well. There was someone who asked me like about how I had a glow up and if I have insecurities. I don't think I had a glow up. I just think I bought more makeup and I was like learning how to do makeup and figuring out what style worked best for me. I don't think anything really changed about me too much. Insecurities, I'm so insecure about everything, but I don't want to talk about it because people could totally just like weaponize that against me. But yeah, I've had a lot of insecurities, and my way with dealing with insecurities is just changing them. Like if someone tells me they don't like something about me, it's really sticks with me. I don't really like react to it, but it stays with me, and eventually I'll change it about myself. About academics and like school life, some people were asking me like how I balance school and YouTube and like other extracurriculars. I pretty much just do YouTube now and school, so that's all I have to really balance. It's just like I'm good at procrastinating and then like doing things last minute and getting it done fast last minute. Honestly, don't take advice from me because I'm not like the best person when it comes to time management. Questions about the IB in general, because you guys didn't know I'm an IB student. It's notoriously difficult. That was like the only option I had going into an international school, so I'm doing the IB now. I didn't choose the IB life. The IB life chose me. Is it difficult? I don't know. I haven't done any of the difficult parts yet. I'm not writing my IAs. I'm not doing like the difficult parts yet. I'm just doing my regular classes, but I will do those difficult parts soon. And it sounds horrendous. I really don't want to be doing all that. I don't want to write my extended essay. It sounds like, oh, I'm getting like the ick. I just don't want to think about it. What I'm gonna do with like the extended essay, I'm gonna procrastinate and then last minute I'm gonna write it and it's gonna turn out bomb, because that's what I do every single time. Oh my god, that's what I do all the time. It's just like I procrastinate. Work I produce under pressure always comes out good. So that's just my hack in life. I just procrastinate. Okay, someone asked me about my like relationship, like love life. If I have a boyfriend, I do have a boyfriend. I think I mentioned him like a couple of times, just like, yeah, I got this present from my boyfriend. Blah blah. We've been dating for like half a year, a bit more than half a year. At the time of filming, it was like half a year, but now it's almost a full year, so that video is not up today. He's really sweet. Honestly, so shocked that I have like a boyfriend, because I never thought I would be the type to like date in high school. It's just like, I'm gonna do my schoolwork and just do my own thing, but if it happens, it happens, and I'm glad it did. He's a really nice guy. So this one question was really funny. It was like, do you think you're popular at school? Fun fact about me, I'm super introverted. I don't like talking to people that much, and it takes me a really long time to get comfortable around someone. No, I don't really have that many friends at school, or at least I don't have a lot of people that I personally consider friends, but it is what it is. I prefer being alone. There was this question about how to deal with toxic friends and like toxicity. I've been there. It's okay. It gets better. You just leave. It's easier said than done. It's like hard to completely cut someone off. You don't have to cut anyone off completely, but you don't have to let them stay in your life. Like, friendships are meant to be like uplifting. You're supposed to make each other feel good about. If it's someone who's just taking energy from you, you just don't spend time with them. It's your time. You have control over who you spend time with. Time is like the most valuable thing. Like, you cannot get it back. Someone takes your money, you can get it back. That's fine. But like, if someone takes your time, you're never getting it back. Be very careful with who you spend your time with. You don't have to be like completely cold turkey ignoring someone, but don't let them in your life. Don't let them in your personal space. Don't let them take your time. That's how I would deal with someone toxic. Just don't spend time with them. Never be rude to them. Like, you don't have to be like completely ignoring them. That's so childish. But just like, don't spend time with them. If they like just take from you, just distance yourself. Okay, there were some questions about music. I really love this. My favorite ever artists are Taylor Swift and Lana Del Rey. Like, or sometimes I like Lana more, sometimes I'm more into like Taylor's songs. But I love both of them. They're like my favorites. I also love Clairo and Biba Doobie. Mostly I'm really into female artists. I also really like The Neighborhood. I have a Spotify. You can go follow me on there. I make a lot of playlists. People also ask me about K-pop. The thing is, I don't listen to K-pop that much anymore. I used to be like a huge K-pop stan. Like, I was super into girl groups, never really into boy groups. I was so into Twice and Blackpink. I also really like the new 5th generation girl groups. I love IVE, and I think Stacey is also 5th generation, and New Jeans, obviously. I listen to a bunch of different ones every now and then, but I'm not like a super avid fan anymore. I literally have so many songs. It's like it changes all the time. So Lana Del Rey, I love Cinnamon Girl, and Cola, Born to Die. That was the song that got me into Lana. Like, my mother was actually the one who got me into Lana. She was like always blasting Lana Del Rey music, and I was like, who is this woman? One day she was playing Born to Die, and I was like, my life changed. I was never the same after that. So that's why Born to Die is one of my favorites, even though it's like kind of basic. Like, I've always been wanting to make one of those ranking Lana Del Rey's entire discography, or like Taylor Swift's discography. Let me know if you want me to do that, because I would actually really love to. As for Taylor Swift, my favorites, Don't Roast Me. I know this is a basic one, but I really like the song Red. And also Sparks Fly. YouTube questions. Who are your favorite YouTubers? This might be surprising because I don't really watch the kind of content I create, which is like aesthetic vlogging. I don't actually watch that much of those. The only one channel that I watch for those is Adela. She's literally my inspiration, because like Adela, for some reason, she's the only one who keeps me entertained. My true favorite YouTubers are not aesthetic vloggers. I'm actually really into true crime. Fun fact, there's not a single day that goes by where I'm not like blasting a true crime podcast in the background. I love it so much. I think it's so interesting. So my favorite YouTubers are actually true crime YouTubers. I love Stephanie Sue. I watch all of her different sub-channels, like the Rotten Mango one. All of them. I literally love Stephanie Sue. She's such a good storyteller. Every time she uploads, I'm like screaming and crying and happy because I watch all of them. This is the question I really like, and someone actually emailed me and asked me this question. It was, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? And this is actually a really interesting story. So there's two sides. The one reason I always tell people is that it was for school, because as I said, I do the IB, and part of the IB program is CAS. It stands for creativity, activity, and service. Basically, it's just you have to collect extracurricular hours outside of school of you doing something creative, active, service related. That was actually something I really dreaded, but then I realized I love it. I completed my hours already, and it's like 3 months into the IB program, but I was so into doing CAS. One of the reasons is because it inspired me to start this channel. I started this channel because I needed creativity hours for CAS. I was researching online, like, what should I do for my CAS? Like, I was stressing about it. And then I found like a list, and it was like, for creativity, you can start a YouTube channel. So I was like, wait, that is like so fun. I should start a YouTube channel. I had like absolutely no idea how to do one. I was totally delusional, but I did it, and now we're here. Basically started this channel for school. The second reason, this is actually another like reason, but it's harder to explain because there might be like people from my school watching, but that's okay, but I wanted to say it anyway. You know how like celebrities get canceled? Hashtag Taylor Swift is over party, like that kind of canceled. Have you ever experienced getting canceled in real life by your friends? Because I have. That was something that happened to me this year. Basically no one who was on my side. And I was severely misunderstood, but it's okay, it's in the past now. But I was really sad, and I did something really embarrassing. I was like emailing therapists because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I want to talk to someone. I had no one to talk to, so I was like emailing therapists, and they were like, well, we're fully booked, so sorry. And that just made me like kind of make fun of myself because like that situation was so funny. Like I was emailing therapists and I was getting rejected by therapists. I was just in the trenches, man, and I think people knew that, but they were like happy over it because people were really mad at me. I decided that I wanted to do something to make myself less sad. Everyone has different coping mechanisms, and my coping mechanism is working. I work so hard that I forget about everything else that's happening around me, which is what I did like that summer. I worked like a bajillion different jobs. We all know I worked at McDonald's, but I also worked at like charity shops for Cass. I was like doing a bunch of random side jobs. That was good because I was like mentally exhausted and physically exhausted. I forgot about everything that happened in my life. So I was just working, and then also decided to start a YouTube channel because that could be more work and could distract me from what's happening around me. And also I just felt like I was really uninspired and I didn't have anything I was really working towards apart from school, which is really sad. Like imagine school is the only thing you're focusing on. But I wanted to start something that was like true to myself and would make me happy. This is how my channel started. Here's some more technical questions about YouTube. I'm not ever gonna do an editing tutorial. I'm really sorry. I know this is disappointing to some of you. I've thought about it a bit more and I don't think I'm gonna do one. I don't get to add my own like personality into an editing video. It's like I'm just showing you basic features of an editing software, and there's professionals, literal professionals on YouTube teaching you how to do that already. I don't want to just like share everything I do on YouTube because I don't want to get copied. That's my biggest fear. I despise being copied. Also, I think it's like something so personal to every creator, the way they edit videos. Everyone has their own style. I think that's beautiful. I think everyone should figure it out themselves. But about the materials that I use to edit, I always do link everything in the description anyways, like under every single video. Please just check the description boxes before you ask me like YouTube success. How I grew so fast personally, I think a lot of it was luck, but also just the fact that I had genuinely good content. Like I don't want to sound like,
yeah, my content's good, but like
personally I think I do put in a lot of effort into editing, and there's like something that makes me stand out. Thumbnails, editing style, everything. Like I have that element, and I think that's what made me grow so fast. It's just the moment you produce like genuinely good content, like there's no way you won't blow up. What part of making videos do I enjoy? I love that question. Like it makes me happy that people are interested in that process. Making the thumbnails and also adding in the texts in my videos, because you guys always see that I put a lot of different fonts on my videos. That's my favorite part. I love doing the font design and the graphic design parts of YouTube. Oh my god, this is my hair. I'm actually pretty happy with how it looks like. Bye. It's so pretty. You can see my camera here and my phone. Hi. Let's put a ribbon just on this. Thank you all for your support, and like I literally got so many crazy opportunities. My life completely changed from just doing something like simple and fun. I just put a little like YouTube play button here and just did some manifestation. I was like, I'll get 100k subs one day. I really expected it to happen maybe in like 2 years time, but it ended up happening after 4 months, and that's wild. That's wild. 10-year-old me would have seen this and cried. So I'm glad that I'm like making my younger self happy with this.